It's Christmas Eve in Michigan. It's not very often I can say I can go digging on Christmas Eve in Michigan. But I did have a spot out here that I started in the summer. Wanted to come back once they get their garden out of there. Just to give you some ideas. Some of the stuff I'm pulling out, I haven't found anything great yet. But I do have a top to an old cork top. Part to a teacup. And what did I tell you about? Everywhere I go, tent grommets. But I was just scuffing around here in the leaves. Found an old drawer pull. It's probably not that old. But it's, oops, now it's a video. I dropped it. But it's not that young either. I think I have a dresser at home that's about 80 years old. Had drawer pulls on it like that. However, if you look over here, I got some pieces to a horse harness. And every time I come out here, I find more leather. I got somebody's boot. At the tops to someone's boot. Some old leather, still intact, pretty much. You can see all the stitching. So, and I got a couple square nails and of course some bullet casings. There's always bullet casings. So I know I'm in a good spot. So hopefully we find some good stuff. Out of that hole, I got this little tiny hinge. It doesn't work anymore. It's brass. If I can get that loosened up and moving, it might have something written in here. Might have something stamped on it. Wonder what that might have gone to. Alright, well, kind of got to excuse my hands. We've had freeze thaw, freeze thaw, freeze thaw, and I'm getting ice and water and mud, and it's part of the job, right? Well, out of that hole, I got something I've never dug before. I've got a squeeze box reed. And out of that old barn lot, that's the last thing I thought I was going to dig out of there. See if it had a note or a number or anything on it, but I don't see one. I dig harmonica reeds all over in Kentucky. I've never dug a harmonica reed in Michigan. But however, that's a first for me too. Merry Christmas to me. Looks like there is something up there on the top, but I can't quite make it out yet. A, maybe? Of course I just made it muddier because my hands are so muddy. I'll get that cleaned up when I get home, after the kids open their presents and everybody leaves me alone for a minute. I'll get that cleaned up and get a picture for you. I want to take a minute to thank you guys for sticking with me for the 2019, coming and hanging out with my little channel. Woke up this morning to 298 subscribers, so we'll be hitting 300 soon. So thank you. I appreciate all of you, new subscribers, old subscribers, brand new people, people who have been around since the beginning. I apologize if I have mud on my face. I do have enough videos from my Kentucky trip to last all the way through March. So even if this is the last of the decent weather we get in Michigan, there will be videos all the way through, but this will be the last digging for me. Probably, unless we get a real nice day again, which I doubt we will. It's Michigan. Usually when I come home from Kentucky, it's the frozen tundra, and I was just shocked I was actually able to dig. I didn't expect to find anything. I was happy to have that. I just took the opportunity, since I could get out and dig, to go dig. But I wanted to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I hope to see you in 2020. Alright. I said that was it, and Merry Christmas and all that, but I'm back. Because it truly is a Merry Christmas if this is what I think it is. If you remember back about June or July, I posted crotal bells and shotgun shells. On this farm, let me show you a little bit of it. It just goes forever. It was out in that field, way out on the other side of the second tree line, that you can see that I dug my very first crotal bell. Well, May not be as old as the one that I dug that day, but I think I have another one down here in this clump. It is. It's missing its topper though. The other one was intact on top. Of course, this one might be made a little bit different. It is. It's not quite as old as the other one. This one's a newer version. But you can see it did break off right there. Let's see if it's still in the dirt down there. I'll take that home, clean it out, and see if the little noisemaker's still in there. I don't see a number on this one. Of course, I didn't see a number on my other one either. And I just realized when I was making another video about these that it has a number 3 on the bottom of it. So I'll take this one home, clean it up, and see. But there is bell number 2. Alright, that's twice I said I was done heading home. I keep lying, don't I? My signals are so close together, but if you look, this has been cemented over, but this was the old well. And the barn sat back here. So I'm right next to the old well and right at the entrance of the old barn. So it makes sense that I would be finding this stuff, you know, right here, because you get out to open the doors or get out to unlock it or park your carriage out there and drop off a bell. So I guess I should have started here instead of at the foundation. But got an old key. It's not quite as old as my first key that I dug. It was an old 1800 skeleton key, but that was not exactly young. That's a fairly old key. It does have some letters on it. And as soon as I clean it off, I'll get a photo of it so you can see it. It's all caked with mud right there right now, so I can't get that where you can see it. I can't even see it. I'll clean it up when I get home though. Take a picture of it for you. Alright, well folks, that was officially my last haul of 2019. It was a good end of the year. But I gotta get home before my goose is cooked. So I hope you have a very Merry Christmas and a safe and happy New Year, and I will see you in 2020.